Building
Thanks.
upon this, the benefits of empathy.
Yes.
So I think, we see this across any part of the funnel where you're first getting in touch with them, with Jennifer in the Freed agency, but also as you're bringing them to your website and you're thinking about these different interactions and touch points you have. So thinking about empathy, you can really understand what your customers need. What's the real problem that your solution is solving for customers so that you can help them understand that they have the need and then how your solution really fixes things for them. And then by sitting in the customer's chair and being able to imagine the world from their lens, you can also find moments of friction or confusion as they're discovering your brand, as they're getting familiar with the products you're offering, and even through those last steps of finally committing and ordering the product that you offer. And then knowing that your customers are unique, you can target your messaging, the visuals that you use, the way that your website's laid out so that it fits their needs and makes it easiest for them to understand and interact with. And this is a resounding message today, is that what works for your competitors may not work for you. So your competitors are working on something unique in their niche. It might be adjacent, but your customers will have different attributes or different preferences than their customers. So think and really find opportunities to think from the lens of your customers as opposed to your competitor customers.
Yeah, and just to add to that, again, it's really owning your USP, your unique selling perspective, owning your uniqueness. Again, what works for others will not work for you, not always. So it's important to own what really works for you.
At the end of the day, by really employing empathy at any stage in marketing, you really can ultimately drive your revenue. So you can improve your conversion rates, you can get more people to your website who understand it, connect with it, and ultimately purchase. But you also get more people to understand what you do and to connect and look for you and to begin with. So empathy really helps drive the bottom line.
Absolutely. And also we love, AJ and I love to talk about it, is like really put yourself in your customer's shoes. Think about what's the easiest way for them to check out, to, engage with your product, service, or your website, really empathize with them. Oftentimes, how frustrating it is. We all find when we're trying to shop or navigate a website, and it's very difficult, right? So it's constantly thinking about like, what is the easiest way to get them in and out or engaging with you.
Yeah, and I think to get more specific than just let's sit in their chair, it's important to think about all the different moments of touch points and interactions. So thinking about this customer journey, and here's a pretty simple version of it. There's a moment of discovery where your customers are learning about you. What is this company? What do they sell? What problem do they solve? What do they care about? Does that align with what I care about? So this discovery moment, there's a lot of optimization you can do there. And then once they get to your website, there's education. How much education do they need? Do they really understand what your solution is? Or is there some hand holding that will help them along and get them to understand really how this helps them out? And then further down the funnel, okay, I understand the product, I understand I need it, but I need to figure out which of the solutions they're offering is the right one for me. So thinking about those browsing moments, like you're in a physical store and you're walking around and browsing, how can you make it easy for them to focus their attention on what's ultimately the right choice for them? And then the last step is purchasing. So getting through cart and checkout, not putting any roadblocks in their way, so that at the end of the day, this whole experience is delightful and transparent and easy to navigate.